Oh, folks, this is Dargarth Redneck review and playthrough of Akiba Trip. Now, you might think, why is a redneck like myself playing a JRPG? Now, well, I'll tell you what. First of all, I've gotten into JRPGs pretty frequently lately, and some of them are really, really good. And I have to admit, them darn Japs, well, they know a few things about some RPG. Now, yeah, I got a couple good ones out there, like Persona and Danganronpa, Trigger Happy, Havoc, and and there's of course Hyperdimension Neptunia. If you haven't played any of those games, I recommend them very good because they are very good RPGs. And they are, even though they are JRPGs, they do have some good playthrough values in there, and they got some really good stories. And we're gonna go through this. As you can tell, this is actually based on a real strip, almost modeled to the real strip of this place. So let's get this thing started here. Now you can look on it. You can either hide the window. You can do auto, where it automatically, or supposed to. Yeah, there you go.
Well, well.
Or you can take auto off and you can hit next, or you can fast forward. Now I played this before already, and I'm beating it. And apparently there's
You've officially passed
couple different endings, and that's something about JRPGs. Most of them do have a true ending and a couple of there's actually the true ending, and then you got endings for good endings for different characters.
As a synthester.
So apparently I'm trapped on a table strapped down like this. It's just not a good sign to start off with. This is my second playthrough, so I do get some unlock some stuff that normally you would not be able to unlock in your first playthrough.
Now, try to stay calm. You did sign the contract, didn't you? Let's have a look at it, shall we? Pertaining to the experiments and business affairs of the organization, the signee... Ah, that's you. Does hereby agree
I guess why
faithfully and willfully
I
cooperate
signed something
and
apparently.
participate in
I
all
shouldn't have.
assigned activities without objection. As compensation, the organization agrees to remit rare and valuable character goods, figurines, and books per the signee's wishes. Really, they're rather shady terms. It's a wonder.
It does give you some options here. You can go with the. I'm not exactly how you put it. The bottom one usually is like a smart ass remark or smart ass with answer or something like that. We're gonna go whatever. Just give me my damn figurines.
We fight. A healthy attitude, though, for what lies ahead. Either way, fortune has smiled upon you today, as you are the only one for whom this experiment succeeded. You, more than any other, overflow with desire.
Of course, I have overflow of desire for figurines. Heck, you should see in my room. I got all kinds of figurines, World of Warcraft, uh, stuff like that. Mechs.
The others simply couldn't measure up. They were failures and were thus asked to leave. There to exist as the hunted, you see.
Well, this game does have some unique. The fighting in this game is actually fairly decently done. I actually like it. It's, you get to see it here soon.
No need to look. Perhaps I should tell you a bit more about the synthesters. Synthesters are chosen beings. To fulfill their own desires, they exert a truly unfathomable power. One could even say their potential is downright infinite. There is a catch, however. They have a certain weakness to the light of the sun.
Well, darn bring it, I became a vampire. Woohoo! As long as they ain't one in there in Twilight vampire where we twinkle in the sunlight, we alright.
You could almost think of them as man-made vampires, though without the unfortunate thirst for blood, of course. Everyone else in the room has undergone this same metamorphosis into a chosen being. They are the same as you.
Yeah, dude, look, just give me my damn figurines.
You came for a job, no? Well, that's all I want from you. I need some part-time help, and you newly born synthesters are just the ones to provide it. Oh, it's nothing like what you're thinking, I'm sure. It's a simple job. You're to attack the people wandering the streets of Akiba and absorb their life energy. Don't worry, it won't kill them. I simply wish to borrow that which gives them the will to carry on from day to day. Simply drain their life energy and bring it back to us, and your job will be complete. And of course, you will be handsomely rewarded for your efforts. As much as you'd like will be yours for the taking. It takes an iron will to remain so oblivious under such dire circumstances. But I have no need for a minion who can't even comprehend the gravity of his situation. You two, get him out of here. Take him somewhere the sun shines. Then dispose of him in the Conda River or some such place.
Wow, they gonna dump me in the river? I don't think so.
Yes, my master.
May your slumber be restful forevermore.
I'll pick some concrete shoes on me, I guess. Make me sink. What the? Okay, that's the first time that ever happened. I have no clue what happened there. I did this last time. Oh, weird. That's, okay. Let's try this again. I don't think that's ever happened. Wow, that was a quick ending. See if I can skip this and see what I did wrong. I'm just gonna fast forward this over again because
Really, they're rather shady terms. So you either way, the others... Synthesters
try different answers.
There is a catch, however. You can't... Oh, it's nothing like what you're... Don't worry, it won't kill them.
Well, apparently don't pick the choices I did the first time because something weird happened. I don't quite understand that.
Like will be yours for the taking. You're as fool... Well...
Wait, this is what's supposed to happen.
I don't like the sound of that. What's wrong?
There's an intruder in the building right now.
An intruder? What happened to the guards?
Wow, she just knocked him the fuck out.
Can you move? Follow me. We're getting out of here.
Subdue the intruder! Now!
Yes, my master.
Look at all this stupid tutorial crap. Well, you get to see this.
Hey, you.
Okay, it just tells you, if you want to target the head, you use the triangle button, and if you want to hit them in the upper body, you use the circle button, and then of course you want to hit the lower part of the body, you hit X. Squares for jumping. Okay, we're gonna try this. Hey now. Alright, finally.
Now is our best chance. Move.
Damn! How dare you make light of us? Do you truly expect me to let you escape so easily?
You shielded me? Are you all right?
Men, surround them. Whatever you do, don't let them escape.
Yes, my master.
Oops, I should have done that. Oh well. See me turn up and down the volume. I can barely hear it on the TV here.
I'm going for it. Stay close behind me.
Okay, mystery woman.
I think we lost them.
Well, good. Well, anyways, so far this game, as you see, the fighting is really pretty much simple. You get a little bit more detail and we'll hear a little bit more once we get past this. Basically, it's a tutorial part of the game here. Most JRPGs don't usually have like tutorials like some other games do, but usually the beginning is of a JRPG. Usually you just have to learn the basics and stuff, and then once you get better at it, you show more different moves and stuff like that.
Are you all right? Can you still?
I have to admit, these characters here are very. I actually like a lot of the characters in this game. They do have a unique aspect to them, each character. but really the story is kind of weak at the beginning of this game, but it does wind up eventually picking up. Uh, but it still kind of lacks that luster to wanting to pick up the game again and play it over again. A lot of JRPGs are like that, and this one is definitely one of those boats where it just once you beat it, you kind of just don't want to play it anymore. It's still a very good game, and I'm really impressed with it. Uh, like I said, a lot of JRPGs.
Injured. This is from when you shielded me, isn't it?
They're either a hit or a miss, but this one is definitely a hit. Like I said, it does lack the luster for replay value, and if you are into RPGs, JRPGs, I would definitely recommend playing this game. It is really good. It's really fun and exciting to play. They do have 4 different settings, I believe, on this game. The first one is easy, of course. Second one is usually casual. Basically, casual on this is basically normal. Then you got gamer, which is a little bit like hard mode, a hard mode for it. And then there's another one called I'm not sure how you pronounce it, Takaro or something like that. And it's like insanity mode.
You still seem to be in full control, but it won't be long. Until that's not the case. Very well, if I have no choice.
You have no choice for what?
I'm going to share some of my blood with you.
She's bleeding from the lip.
This will most likely save you, but it may bring you even greater suffering in the days to come. If you think you're willing to take that chance, then please, drink my blood.
Oh, hell yeah, mouth to mouth, oh, hell yeah.
I could swear I just sensed a wicked notion from you, but no, I'm sure it was nothing. This blood will lead you down a difficult road, I fear. But in the end, your fate is your own to shape. I, Shizuku Tokikaze, do hereby decree that this man, whose blood will soon resonate with my own, be welcomed among us. It seems to have taken. And thankfully, your wounds are now healed.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but if some chick just saved my ass and asked me to drink her blood, I don't know, folks. I might be a little redneckish or countryish, but I don't think I could drink somebody else's blood, even if it was to save my life. I don't know. It's just kind of a difficult thing to do. But, I guess depending on the situation, I guess.
My name is Shizuku Tokikaze. What is yours? It's nice to meet you. I'm sure you've heard the rumors, haven't you? That monsters have been attacking people on the streets of this town. I am a hunter. It is my duty to slay these monsters, these synthesters.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Typically, those who are transformed into synthesters lose all sense of reason. They blindly, violently pursue all that they desire. Fortunately, you managed to avoid being swallowed up by your own material lust. As far as I can determine, you still seem to be fully capable of rational thought. Though I suppose that's because of the blood contract. You're something more than a synthester now. No, never mind. Your wounds may have healed, but you're still weak. And you're still extremely vulnerable to sunlight. During the daytime, you'll need to take care not to expose any of your skin below the neck. Otherwise, your body may dissolve. In a sense, yes. You share their aversion to the sun, at least. Though crosses and garlic won't ward you off.
Aha, so you're not a true vampire.
It may take some time for your body to heal. I'd suggest we rest here for the night. I don't think they'll find us here anytime soon. Try your best to relax. You should be able to move again come morning. Are you up?
Oh, and my friend decided to log on while I'm recording. That's awesome. Gotta love that.
I'm sorry to ask this first thing in the morning, but do you know of any safe havens in the area? We won't accomplish anything by wandering aimlessly through the streets after all. I'd prefer someplace quiet where we can regroup, but anywhere is fine as long as it's secure. Mogra? All right then. Will you show me the way?
Oh man, I lost out on my auction. Good golly. Look at all the email I have. Good lord. We're going to access this here. We're going to change something real quick. And since this is my second playthrough, I get to turn on. Okay, that's all right. So you can even change your smartphone wallpaper. It does have a little guide to show you where you're going. You can see the little circle with the explanation point in it there, a little yellow one that tells you basically where to go.
How are you feeling? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Don't forget what I told you yesterday. Your body is extremely sensitive now. Exposure to direct sunlight could dissolve you completely. Keep a close eye on your clothing. Don't let yourself get stripped down. I doubt the men who attacked us yesterday will give up quite so easily.
As I said, some of these
I don't think they'll go quite that far. Why do I get the feeling you're just as likely to attack me as anyone else? They're here.
oh man,
It's we found her.
it's fighting time.
Filthy failures with her too. Let's smush them both.
They're the same as us. Poor souls with a fatal weakness to sunlight. I don't think that's necessary. In fact, my mission is to fight them until they're subdued. You should be able to feel it too by now. The power to fight, awakening within you. Come, join me in this battle.
Darn right, I better man up. Shit, I'm gonna let some pretty woman just get there and get beat up and me standing around looking stupid. Hell no.
We fight.
That explains the attacks. And the reason why you want to hit these areas is they'll turn red and you can strip them off.
We fight.
Eat this!
Let's go.
So basically, you're gonna get close and you're gonna try to hold the button. The garment you're gonna try to get, like his shirt's purple, so I hit circle.
I think you are.
I gotta work on his legs. So voila, he's necking now. They do drop stuff, and you want to kind of gradually pick it up.
We fight.
Let's go.
Wow, he's stripped now, naked. Woo-hoo. Too bad it wasn't pretty girls. See the bras and underwears and stuff like that. Now they did, they just leave it with the underwear on and not actually have the male genitalia showing. No, I think the Japan version does that. I don't. The American version they had just leave it where the underwear's on. I'm not sure about the Japan version of this. Japan's a little bit different, so they're a little bit more open-minded about sex and stuff. So it kind of might have been where you actually seen stuff like that.
We won. Who's that?
Broski, you're alive. I hadn't heard from you in 3 days. I thought maybe somebody chipped you off somewhere. Stare. Who's this lady? She's not part of the Freedom Fighters, is she? Saved your life. Oh, I see. I see. Anyway, you must atone for leaving me alone and worried these past 3 days. The present situation is thus. There is approximately one little sister standing before you, desiring of a character tea, which that shop over there just got in. Your mission? Purchase shirt for adorable sister.
Well, apparently I got a sister, and she's a weird one.
I'm happy now. Thanks, protagonist. I'll let it go with just a warning expenditure this time. But next time you disappear like that, you'd better be ready to declare bankruptcy. The other freedom fighters have been really worried about you too. So make sure you've got your story straight when you see them. The longer you wait to explain yourself to everyone, the more danger you'll be in. Also, between you and me, I'm a little embarrassed to see you traipsing about in such shoddy attire. Stop by anytime you're back at base, and I'll give you a makeover. For a small fee, of course. Just something to keep in mind. The present situation, however, is that this sunlight shines far too brightly for a humble shut-in such as I. Therefore, your adorable sister shall not...
They probably thinking
I'll see you back at base.
that she's a vampire too. Nah, she's just a weirdo.
Your little sister is certainly unique. So, are we far from the headquarters of the... If we don't get moving soon, we could be attacked again at any moment.
I'm gonna show you a quick feature on this. Like I said, they drop gear or equipment, stuff like that you can pick up. Well, to change that, you just come right here to where it says change equipment. Click on what you want. See, and apparently the plastic umbrella does more damage than the plastic bat. So I'm gonna equip that. Let's see, stain parka, a little bit more better duration. Now you can sell this equipment to shops and stuff like that. It's really good to wise just to keep majority of it until you get to a certain point in the game. And we'll get to that part. Not tonight, but later on, probably the next couple playthroughs. We'll get to show you what I'm talking about. Now, one feature that since this is my second playthrough, is typically you can't change the characters, the female characters' clothing at all or equipment. You give them equipment, helmets, and all this other accessory stuff like that. But the first playthrough, you can't change any of this stuff right here. Their tops, their bottoms, well, you can change the shoes. I believe. I'm not for sure. I don't remember. I don't think you can change any of the equipment. But once you get to your second playthrough, if you go do a second playthrough, you can change their underwear and their clothing and stuff like that. We're gonna get to this fighting freedom fire. We'll probably call it quits on this playthrough here, but and give a little bit of my review on so far this game and stuff like that. I probably gave a little bit in the beginning there, but definitely want to give a little bit more into detail about it.
This place. Is this Mogra?
Welcome back, Master! Oh! Is it really you?
You've been gone for 3 whole days, man. Where you been?
The hell were you thinking disappearing like that? I thought for sure you'd been kidnapped. And what's with the high-quality 3D next to you? Something smells real fishy here.
She saved your life?
Man, I never would have guessed all those rumors floating around Akiba were actually true.
Rumors?
What, you mean you haven't heard them? There've been like a million clips about it. People getting kidnapped and turned into monsters, then terrorizing the locals.
Now they got this thing called Blips, which basically is pretty much Facebook and or Twitter. Excuse me, you should consider Twitter more or less instead of they call it Blips in the game here.
Yeah, that's...
They steal life energy from people. In other words, they drain their vitality, effectively killing all enthusiasm and zeal.
So what you're saying is those recent news reports of people being discovered in deeply lethargic states...
It's because they've been attacked by these synthesters?
I'm afraid so.
I think I understand. This is one of those truth is stranger than fractions things, right?
That would be fiction, Cotty. Truth is stranger than fiction.
So let me get this straight. You go off to apply for some shady-as-hell job where your employer somehow drugs you and turns you into a monster? And nothing leading up to that set off a red flag. You are seriously the world heavyweight champion of dumbass.
Right, I'm gonna get my belt that says that too. I'm gonna get me I'm gonna get me one of them WWE heavyweight champion belts and write dumbass right across it.
Come on, Toko, he's been through enough already. Besides, getting lured in by LE Swag makes total sense, considering who we're talking about.
Oh, for the love of... Do you even comprehend how much trouble you've caused everyone? You don't exist in a vacuum, you know.
So ignoring these two for the moment, I believe introductions are in order. I'm Yuto Tachibana. May I have your name as well?
Mine is Shizuku Tokikaze.
We call ourselves the Akiba Freedom Fighters. Together, we voluntarily patrol the streets of Akihabara, keeping an eye out for trouble. He's one of us as well, and this bar serves as our base of operations.
That's right, and I'm one of the central figures in our illustrious group. Name's Kaito Tachibana, and the pleasure's mine. As you might have figured out, I'm Yuto's older twin brother. Best way to tell us apart? I'm the one with all the ideas.
Is one of those ideas being out of school and unemployed?
You shut up! You shut up and you die! Little brothers can't show up big brothers. It's against the rules.
Yes, that's enough now. I'm Kati Raikkonen. I blew on in from Finland to Japan so I could see and do its cool busy culture.
I believe what she's trying to say is that she flew here from Finland to study the cool culture of Japan.
Name's Kihachi Sugiyama. I'm the manager of this here game bar, Mogra, where people can knock back a few while they play these old classic arcade cabinets. Feel free to just call me Pops. Everybody else around here does. But you're welcome to call me Dear Sweet Old Man if you prefer.
He's got a face fit for the FBI's most wanted list, doesn't he?
Hey,
But he's a good guy. Don't worry.
you could have said that sooner, you know.
I'm Toko Sagisaka. I grew up with this dolt and just can't seem to get away from him, despite my best efforts. No need for formalities with me. Everybody just calls me by my first name. Incidentally, thanks for saving him.
I happened upon him during a mission. It was good fortune, nothing.
There is one other member of our group, but she's like a rare monster spawn. She should pop eventually. Guess you'll meet her then.
So, what's the plan? Do we all pile into the police station and tell them Akiba's infested with monsters?
They'd never believe a word of it.
Why not? I mean, we can show them living proof. You're one of these synthester things now yourself, right?
No, that's no good. He'd get dissected and have weird sciencey tests run on him.
Weird sciencey stuff done to me. Like probing? Can't do it. Good golly.
So going to the police would involve giving him up as a noble sacrifice. That sounds reasonable.
Don't even joke about that. Besides, shouldn't we be more concerned with trying to get him back to normal? I mean, if he stays like this, he'll start attacking people sooner or later, right?
That should be no concern. He will not attack others against his will, at the very least.
He won't?
Well, what do you think? You're the one in the hot seat here.
Yeah, that's a good call. And we should start by checking out the place where you interviewed.
If we're to find clues anywhere, that would be the most obvious spot.
There's still an awful lot I don't get, though. Like, if there's hard evidence of monsters in Akiba, shouldn't the police already be on it?
Until we're certain of that, all we can do is our duty as freedom fighters and investigate.
Oh, hey, Tokikaze. Would you care to help us out with that?
What?
Well, I mean, you seem pretty familiar with these things. So come on, what do you say?
It is true that I've been researching them, but I'm being specifically targeted by them as well, and I don't wish to involve you all in my affairs.
I think that ship has already sailed.
No kidding. These creeps have already changed one of our guys into some kind of freaky vampire.
I'm a freaky vampire now. Woohoo!
So yeah, if you can help with that,
Like I said,
I'll stop you.
well, this game does have some good qualities to it. Like I said, the mechanics behind the fighting is pretty simple, and you can get real good at it. You know, you got a way to block. There's also a way to like basically rejuvenate your clothing, but you got to kind of be away from the fight a little bit. Otherwise, you're kind of exposed and you kind of get hit more freely, and you know, it's like, you know, not blocking or something.
All right.
Okay then, perfect. Shizuku, please write your name and cell phone number in the group registry.
Cell phone? I'm sorry, I don't have one of those.
That's rather unusual in this day and age, but if you don't have a cell number, your email address will do just fine.
Sounds like you're a tough one to get a hold of. I guess it would be kind of awkward to ask for your home number, huh?
Actually, I haven't been home in quite some time. There were problems.
Seriously? So you're an honest-to-goodness real-life runaway, all mired in melodrama?
I didn't run away exactly, and I do have a place to stay. A place with plenty of manga. They even have a shower there.
Don't tell me you're staying in a manga cafe.
Do you not have anywhere else to go? Seems you've got some heavy stuff going on.
Pops, you know, the upstairs here is all stark and bare and empty.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think we got some bedding squirreled away around here too. What do you say, Shizuku? If you like, you're free to stay on the second floor here for a spell.
And we won't take no for an answer. Meeting you like this feels like it's gotta be more than a coincidence. Know what I mean?
Having you around can only be to our benefit if we're to continue studying these monsters. It would seem to be a win for all parties.
Then we all agree! The Akiba Freedom Fighters have a new member! 3 cheers! Bob Om!
But wait. I haven't agreed to anything. All right. Thank you for having...
Okay, so here we freedom fighters stand. You said you fought some of these things already, but aside from that, you ever done any real hand-to-hand combat?
No, I'd say even in the realm of verbal combat, you fall a bit short.
Yeah, your sister beat you there every time.
See, I'm getting a little worried now. Hey, I know. A friend of mine runs a coliseum in Akiba. Or a battle arena, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. Might be a good place to get yourself caught up on the basics of combat. You want, I'll introduce you.
For real? What kind of person is this? Who the hell runs a battle arena in Akiba?
Just a martial arts nut I know who found herself managing the place, that's all. But she doesn't let just anyone step into the ring. You gotta pass some kind of test first, or I'll give her a call and let her know what's up. So you better get going. Oh, and take Shizuku with you too. A little extra training camp.
I think Toko should go with. She can probably force your way in there, no problem. Test be damned.
Watch your tongue. I am a dainty and respectable lady. You got that? Seriously, rude much?
It's not a bad idea, though. So whom will you escort to the arena? Shizuku or Toko?
We're gonna go with, yeah, what's her name there? Tokika, whatever. Tokiko.
What? What? I guess it makes sense, actually. You go by yourself, and they'll wipe the floor with you. So for your sake, yeah, I'll go along.
The battle arena is on the other side of Main Street and right past Junk Street. You got that?
Come on, let's get this over with.
Knock 'em dead!
So apparently your affection towards each character makes a different ending and stuff like that. But like I said, this is kind of a review as well as a playthrough. Like I said, the game has very, the combat system in this game is very pretty much easy to me. There's not really anything hard about it. Just gotta remember, if a person's wearing something on his head, you gotta, hit that portion of it to remove it. And then same with the upper body and the lower body. The story, like I said, the story is kind of weak at the beginning, and then to me at least, I really didn't really get into the game very much until like the mid of the game, where the story actually kind of picks up a little bit and gets kind of mysterious like to me. And then the ending was just, awesome to me. Like I said, the replay value on this game to actually play it over again and to try to get different endings really did not, was not very, just wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? But I am going to give it another shot to playing it again, and maybe maybe some, just because it's a second playthrough for me, that I'll learn a little bit more about the characters and stuff like that. So I really, to rate this game, I think I really would have to, I checked a couple game reviews, and a lot of them don't really have many, game rating reviews on them. I think I've seen one. The only one I've seen, it gave this game like a 7.7. So I kind of roughly give it about that. I think it is definitely worth a 7. Well, let me put it in my terminology. I think it's definitely worth from 6 chickens and a rooster. It does have potential, and why I say a rooster, because if you want chicken and a rooster, you got to have a male and a female to reproduce. So basically, this game, this particular series of game series definitely has potential to grow, and I think it really needs to. Improve a little bit on the storytelling. Once they accomplish that, I think it really would be an excellent game. It'd be up in a notch. I don't say it would be in the area of like Persona 3 or Persona 4 Golden, but it will be up a notch higher than what it is right now. So we're going to stop this right here, and I'll let y'all get back to doing whatever. I thank you for watching my video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. If not, oh hell with it. Anyways, I'm doing this for fun anyways, and I hope you enjoy this video so far, and we'll get a little bit more further in the gameplay later.